Hi everybody, I'm Pablo, music teacher, and I work with you all, on Wednesday mornings. And we can't meet right now, as you know, and you know why, but we're still going to try to get some things done, all the things that we do. Some of them are harder to do, looking at a camera or looking at a screen, and some are not bad. So let's go back to where we were, which was, yes, one thing before we usually start a class, often with this, and I know you know this. Che Kule, Che Kofinsa, Kofi Shalanga, Kakashi Langa, Kum Odende. Everyone, Kum Odende, hey! Right? And if you can't see me, maybe parents are looking at this, I'm just going down to my knees or just below when I go down with a kumo dende. The kids know this super well. They can teach you this one. Everybody knows it. I'm going to do it one more time a little faster. Challenge you guys. Ready? Che Kule, Che Kofinsa, Kofi Shalanga, Akashilanga, Kum Odende, hey! Right, so that's something we do a lot. Enjoy it. I'm going to teach, well, actually, you know this game quite well. I'm going to go through it called Old Roger. And a lot of times I like to do it during, you can do it during Halloween, but it's not the only time. It's really fun to do. It's a game. I'm going to sing the song, which tells a story, and then I'm going to explain how the game goes. So if you have other people in your family or in a small group, maybe some, I don't know what you're doing, but if you can get a few people together, everybody gets to be a character, and we get to act this out. Okay? So I will explain the story after I sing it. I'll sing it one time only. Usually we sing it a couple of times because, we're trying to get the song in your head. Which actually, by the way, all these games and songs, all the games and stories and everything, all should be sung. So if you're not doing anything, just sit around and sing it. Here we go. Old Roger is dead and lies in his grave, lies in his grave, lies in his grave. Old Roger is dead and lies in his grave. He lies in his grave. They planted an apple tree over his head, over his head, over his head. They planted an apple tree over his head. Hee-haw, over his head. The apples grew tall and ready to fall, ready to fall, ready to fall. The apples grew tall, ready to fall. Hee-haw, ready to fall. The apples grew ripe and they all tumbled down, all tumbled down, all tumbled down. The apples grew ripe and they all tumbled down. Hee-haw, tumbled down. There came an old woman picking them up, picking them up, picking them up. There came an old woman picking them up. Hee-haw, picking them up. Old Roger got up and he gave her a whack, gave her a whack, gave her a whack. Old Roger got up, gave her a whack. Hee-haw, gave her a whack. Which made the old woman go hippity-hop, hippity-hop, hippity-hop. Which made the old woman go hippity-hop, hee-haw, hippity-hop. And there it is, the song. Now, if you were listening to the words, you know the story already, but let's go through them. After Roger dies, they're standing around feeling, of course, sad, but they decide to plant an apple tree around the grave. So they planted around his head all these beautiful flowers. Well, actually, they grow apples, not flowers, but flowers too. Do it any way you want. But the apples are important because they grow tall and ready to fall, and that gives somebody an opportunity to make a shape of a tree. So if I was making a shape of a tree, you know, you can't see my feet, but I do things with my feet as well. I'm crossing my leg right now, and I might make a thing like that, a yoga pose. Or I might do a little like, you know, you can do any way you want. That's the trees. We pick some people to be trees. First they plant the seeds. Some people can plant the seeds, and they can become trees too. They can play double part. Or someone else can become the tree and make the shape. And then the apples grew ripe. Well, the apples grew tall and ready to fall. So they're looking good. And then the apples grew ripe and they all tumbled down. And this is where they tumble down. So you do something to show that the apples are dropping to the ground. You can do it any way you like. Okay? And then an old woman comes walking by and starts to gather them. So she came in a woman and picking them up. So she's doing the thing. You just pretend. You have somebody be that. It can be a girl or it can be a guy. Doesn't really matter. This stuff is not, you know. And the old Roger thing, you could, if you really wanted to play, you could put, instead of Regina or whatever you want to put as a female name. So there came an old woman. She's picking them up. And finally at the end, old Roger, though, gets up. This is the part. Whoa. Roger gets up and gives her a whack. Now, what we do in class, of course, we don't, touch anyone else or whack them, but we just give a whack with our hands like that. Roger got up and he gave her a whack. We do that. Gave her a whack. Gave her a whack. Oh, Roger got up and he gave her a whack. Hee-haw, gave her a... Right? And at the very end, we let everyone, not just the old woman, go hippity-hop, which is basically a dance. Hippity-hop. Which made the old woman go hippity-hop. Hippity hop, hip, and you can dance around or wherever you want to do and make some nice moves for yourself that work. Now, that is the game. Now, I will sing it maybe one more time. I don't know if I should, if I have enough time to do everything I want to do, but I'm going to sing it one more time so you get to hear it. I think it's worth it. And then if we have time, we'll look at Chicken and the Egg from last time. Okay, so here we go. Planted an apple tree over his head, over his head, over his head. They planted an apple tree over his head, over his head. The apples grew tall and they all ready to fall, ready to fall. This is where you make your shapes. The apples grew tall and ready to fall. Nice tree shape. They all tumble down, so drop the apples. Apples grew ripe, all tumble down, all tumble down, all tumble down. The apples grew ripe, they all tumble down. All tumble down. The old lady comes up. There came an old woman a picking them up, picking them up, picking them up. There came an old woman a picking them up, picking them up. Here comes Roger, and Roger got up and he gave her a whack, gave her a whack, gave her a whack. Roger got up and he gave her a whack, gave her a whack. And then we all go hippity hop, which made the old woman go hippity hop, hippity hop, hippity hop. Which made the old woman go hippity hop, hippity time for. Wanted to do something else. We'll come back on chicken or the egg and some new things next time. Thank you. It's nice to hang out with you. Bye-bye now.